What's going on? And welcome back. We're doing it again, putting some more parts on the old airboat here, but I felt like this is something I didn't see a lot of reviews on or anything like that, but they're the most like available thing you can get for an LS motor, and I personally think it dresses it up and makes it look a lot better. So without further ado, let's get into it. So these here are what we got. Nice. I've already scratched one of them, but these are coil covers for an LS. They will essentially go on your valve covers up there, because when you build a nice motor to build a lot of horsepower and you get that sitting on top of it, I really hate that. That really just clunks up the whole thing, along with that gaudy intake, but it works for what we're doing with it as far as horsepower wise. So yeah, we're already running the factory coils. They're nothing to stare at, so I really got tired of looking at those, and I'm going to from now on run these things that I have sitting over there. But I'm going to show you guys how to put them on, because there was absolutely no information on these other than like reviews left on websites and stuff, and they're super easy to install, and I don't know why more people haven't ran them. But yeah, so I ordered these from CVF Racing. They are super cool. All billet. Coil wires will come out of here, obviously. Oil filler neck. These little things that are extenders to come off valve cover, and everything you need to install these is sitting right here. And without this is even an exception. You don't even have to have a ratchet or an electric ratchet. It's that easy. This was the annoying part, because you got to take the stupid valve cover bolts out because they couldn't make anything the same size on a Chevy motor. So yeah, this is all you need. A 5/32 Allen wrench, little ratchet with a, what is this, a 8mm, and then 12mm on electric ratchet. That's all you need. That's it to install this whole kit. It's that easy, that simple. So without further ado, let's get into it, and I'll show you just how easy it really is. So for starters, we're going to put the oil filler neck on. Really looking forward to putting that on first, because I believe that would be the best way to go about this. This thing is disgusting, man. I should be dragged down Main Street and stoned for how this boat looks right now. Wow. So, oil filler hole. This is the bolt I'm assuming you have to take off, because when you put this thing in here, that lines up really nice and pretty right there. So that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be my first inclination on that before we change. Hopefully this goes flawlessly, because I have a history of starting out really good projects and them turning into 3 or 4 day projects like most gentlemen do. Yeah, so let's have that not happen. I did hear a lot that you had to trim these things to get them to fit, but I believe that only applied to like trucks. I don't think that applied obviously to airboats, so I can't really help anybody out. Remember what I said about that 2 to 3 day project? Yeah, it's getting there. All right, well, we've got that problem handled. So one thing I forgot to mention about these little things, there is a shorter one of these. I am assuming that this goes on the oil cap filler neck, but from what I just tested, this thing doesn't even look like it's gonna fit. Oh, maybe I lied. Yeah, I lied. It's going in there. Make it make sense. So now that I got this, take this back off, and I'm pretty sure I can slide this through here, right? Yep. Still got some sticking out of the bottom, so I'll put that in the hole, screw that in. Just got to put it in the hole and screw it. It's all too familiar. Just hand tightening everything for now, until I get it all situated. But I do know one thing for sure before I even get into this hole and this one in the very back, it's the last one back here right there. Those are the two that you're going to need to take off and out. Hopefully I'm right on the shorter one of these little things, because if not, that's going to suck. But yeah, so that's all. I mean, I already got the oil filler neck installed. That's pretty hand tight. It's in there. So yeah, let's get into the rest of it. So got the back bolt out. I'm gonna put this one in here. There's a pipe in y'all's way. Hard to tell and hard to only do this with one hand, but sorry for the poor camera quality. It's not really like you got a whole lot of room in there, in this cage. As much as I'd like to have a lot of room in there, I don't. So yeah, so, sorry about that. Working on it. I'm about me a little GoPro mount here or something when I'm working on the motor from now on. But so put that on, and once I screw that down, they look like they would be about even. I think I might be doing this entirely wrong, because there is zero instructions in the box. None. You got nothing. You got nothing. You got to figure it out yourself. They pushed baby bird out of the nest and said, it's all yours. So, walk back here and tighten these up with the electric ratchet. What torque spec is that? Don't know, but it's there. Oh, give her the beans, pop. Oh yeah, she's on there. And they look like they'd be pretty close to even too. Pretty close. I mean, nothing to write home about, but we'll see. So now, set these bad boys on here. There's fingerprints all over them because I've already been fooling with them. So yeah. Okay, so already found the first design flaw. This hole fits. Back here, this one don't. I believe that's too short. So I think she needs some washers. I think. I would assume that putting the oil filler neck under it would have prevented that, but maybe not. Yeah, it's way too short. Okay, so we had a problem and I found a solution. This bolt did not want to go in there because of the little short part. So I was like, okay, well, I might just have to stick some washers under it. But with as much as airboats and stuff vibrate due to that big giant thing and just hitting dry ground and running like we do, I was kind of nervous about that. So I was like, all right, I don't want to put a washer underneath. Let me try to find out problem solution. So I just loosened up the bolt that I put on, or the all thread that's in the piece that retains this bolt. I loosened that up a bunch till like it's almost out, and then I'm just gonna suck it down tight once the Allen head's in here, because once it gets tight to this, it's just gonna spin that inside till it's tight, and then it'll suck the whole thing down together, and it should. Hypothetically, in my head, that makes sense. So hopefully that kind of works out how I'm thinking. I really just like to send her home with an impact, but can't do that because I don't have Allen head bits for an impact. So we just gonna suck her down tight and give her a hope and a prayer. That seems like it should be tight enough. I don't think she's gonna run off. As long as the oil filler neck's tight enough, that's the only thing that matters to me. It's tightening up though. She feels pretty tight, I think. Nope, she's not pretty tight. I also don't want to dent this, and I feel like I'm already denting it. All right, this might not work. I don't know, we're just gonna keep going. To hell with it. It was like 170 bucks, so we're gonna send her home for the fam. Send her home for the kids. She's still loose. I don't like that. But it's on there. It's on there pretty tight too. We're just gonna keep going. All right, I think she's getting tight now. Oh, nice, stripped that out. Gotta love when you strip it. Maybe another half. Oh! Why does that feel so loose? Oh, might want to back that out just a hair. That feels really loose. I don't like that. Take it back off. Okay, so something I figured out after 20 minutes of fooling with it, and this is probably what everybody was talking about when they were saying that it didn't fit. The oil filler neck didn't fit. Yeah, so it does. The cover itself doesn't. Once it's on there, see that the thing's tight now. What I did was the thread that's in, let me grab it. Grab one down here. All right. So if you look right there, there's a little hole in there. I loosened these up like this from the thread, and you can adjust them height-wise, or however high you want it to be. So I loosened it up a little bit, and it'll only go so far. It won't come undone, and it'll like tighten up, which I don't even know how they got that in there then. But yeah, so I did that, and it got taller, and then I tightened it all up with the hex head bolt, or the Allen head bolt. And so now it's on there a lot better. I gotta tighten that back one up and I'm done. Shoo! That thing right there is hotter than the $12 pistol you bought from your cousin at Dollar General. That thing right there is on fire. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those look a lot better. They cover the coils good. Everything works out on that end. Like everything fits kind of nice. I mean, other than like right here, fits kind of funny. But that's just the way they're designed, honestly. But they look a lot better. It covers up all that cluttered mess. That cluttered mess like this. Because I felt like I didn't have enough zip ties in my box, so I might as well use them all. So yeah. So now I'm going to do this side. Give y'all kind of a quick time lapse on that, because it should be the same thing. If I could run into anything, I will stop the camera, obviously, and tell y'all if I found anything different. But this side should be a lot easier theoretically, because I don't have to deal with that oil filler cap, and they're all the same height on this side. So, in turn, let's get into that. Hopefully that's a lot better. All right, got that one on pretty well with ease. Literally, that one went on. You screw the things in like we did on that side. Same kind of thing, no issue, because these were all longer. Drop them on, bolt them on, everything's going. Like, everything's done. It's that easy. So as far as I'm concerned, product isn't that bad. Nothing left in the box. That was it. Had no bolts left over, which means I'm not better than the factory that built it, which sucks for me, but I think they look pretty good. I don't hate them. They changed up the look a little bit. Make it look like a little more big block stylish. Quality control on these things. The welds all look good and everything. I'd run them. I'm gonna run them. I don't hate them. I think they look clean. The only thing I don't like, and this is my one issue. What a hole. I mean, you could have built a little more to come back kind of in like this area. But I'm really nitpicking. I think it looks okay. I don't hate it. I've seen a lot worse. So yeah, now to wipe them off, because they have more handprints on them than the gloves OJ wore. So yeah, not bad. So as far as it goes, I will leave the link down in the description for these. These parts are pretty good. Can't lie. Really curious as to why I saw a lot of negative reviews on them. Nobody ever said any reviews about when they did get them on, when they were running. Everybody said after that, oh, they fit great. Just install was kind of a pain. Wasn't really that big of a pain. I mean, don't be lazy, I guess. I think it looked good. They were super easy. I don't understand what the big negativity was about. Beats me. But yeah, I would recommend these products. I didn't see anything on them on YouTube. There wasn't a single video on them. A lot on the Holly kits and stuff, which are great. I just didn't feel like I wanted to spend $700 on a coil cover kit. So for 174 bucks, you can have that, or you can spend $700 on the Holly one. If it's going in a pickup, how many people are you going to pop the hood for? If you're having like valve cover leaky issues and you have good luck with the stock valve cover style and you just want to dress up your motor, this kind of works. So yeah, I would recommend it. I don't hate it at all. I've seen a lot worse. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Sorry there's been a little lack of content recently. It's hot here in Florida. When you're sweating at the lake and you're this deep in water, it's too hot to go to the lake, unfortunately. But more content will be coming. Regardless, we got some races and stuff coming up that people are planning, so we're really looking forward to that. And yeah, so y'all tune in. There will be more content coming, I swear. Sorry there isn't consistent content coming right now. I do have a regular job, so once I can get away from that, maybe like, comment, subscribe, maybe I can make more content like this. Appreciate everything y'all do. See y'all in the next one.